Hello boys, girls and others, Kyle here, and I'm making a YouTube video. So, I have not made a video in a couple days, blah blah blah, you've heard all that before. So, Saturday you were supposed to get a singing video, but after many attempts of auto-tuning it, I have failed. I'm a failure at auto-tune, and yeah, that won't be happening. But what will be happening is I will be singing something for you guys eventually. Just give me time, you know. But what I really came here today to say is, the end of the world is coming. Yep, that's right. But I want to talk to you about reasons the Mayans could have stopped making their calendar. I mean, really. Not like some of us have not incompleted our work. You'll be doing an assignment at school like... when the bell rings. Work's done. You're about 90% of the way done, but bell just rang. You're getting out of class, I'm sorry. You aren't waiting around for another 15 minutes to finish your work. That could have been what the Mayan dude was like. He could have been off at work going, well, December 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 19th, 20th, 21st, because they had bells back then, I guarantee it. So his bell went off and he was like, I am out of here. I got a wife and kid to go home to, so I'm gonna go do what Mayans do. So he left. And that evening, suffice it to say, he accidentally got eaten by an alligator. So, that was disappointing, if I do say so myself. He was very, very young. He was like 8. You may ask, how did he have a wife and kids if he was 8? This is many, many years ago. If you're 8 back then, it's like being like 20-some nowadays. He had a kid and a wife, and actually it was his second wife. His first wife didn't work out so well. Oh, it was a disaster. But the calendar guy, he just died, and they never really filled his position. Or maybe he was just like, hey guys, what do you think would happen if I just stopped right now? And everybody around him was all like, I don't know. Would anybody notice? He's like, no, we'll all be dead by then. Our kids will be dead by then. Our kids' will be dead by then. If somebody wants to finish my job, they can do it way then. Everyone around him's like, that's not a bad idea, dude. He's like, and you know what? I'm going to keep claiming I'm doing it, so I keep getting paid. And they kept paying him for doing absolutely nothing. And he was like, thanks guys, I needed that. Or maybe he was just like, hey, that's one hot chick right there. I'll get right back to you, Mr. Calendar. Hello there, ma'am. Catch any good films lately? She's all like, you are like so not my type. He's like, baby, I can be your type. And then he like spent the entire rest of his life going after that chick, and it didn't work out. So he took a bullet to his head and just went, because they had bullets back then too, mind you. This was a very futuristic society. You know what? That's another concept that I didn't think of. Think about how smart these people were, right? Nowadays we're applying, advanced calculus and coming up with screens and televisions miles wide. I don't know, fancy stuff, going into outer space. These people thought that outer space didn't even exist. How are we supposed to trust them to know when the end of the world is? I mean, really? There is no logic. This end of the world scenario, it's not gonna happen. And you know what? If it does, I won't regret saying that it didn't, because I won't have time to. Why live like it's going to end when it's not going to? And if it does, who cares? Who flippin' cares? Well, this has been Kyle. Bye, guys.